Dear Helldivers, we had the time that we had the most glorious push ever to take the automatons and kick them out of the galaxy. It is the rightful place of humanity in Super Earth. Now, they came back after 2 days later because we did feel like we missed them just a bit. Because if we have no enemy, then we'll be fighting ourselves. And fighting ourselves is cringe. So they took some areas, they took Cyberstan, and then they took the Sony headquarters for a bit, and then we kicked them out. And then we had an issue to unlock like 180 countries for some reason because we didn't know the password. And here's a simple thing. Come on now. It's the automatons. What would be more important than Cyberstan? Malevelon Creek. That is their password. But then again, if Super Earth figure out the codes in the Sony headquarters that I have to unlock, then I think it will make the journey much more easier. So, Malevelon Creek. It's always been Malevelon Creek. Malevelon Creek is the most important fucking planet than anything else. You think Cyberstan was important? Nah, that's a diversion within a diversion. That Malevelon Creek is the most important planet to go for it. So, then again, we don't really know what their next attack will be, but most likely, Malevelon Creek. Automatons can't feel whole if they don't have Cyberstan and Malevelon Creek. They lost Malevelon Creek for a bit, but then they were like, nah, we'll take something else that is, distractible. And then they will go for the main goal, as they always are, Automatons, could be worse than crackheads in the living street of a city. Nothing hits them harder than hearing the word Malevelon Creek. Why would they even try to go south? Well, it's obvious, Malevelon Creek. Why would they try any other attacks to distract them? Malevelon Creek. It's always being Malevelon Creek. Every time you hear Malevelon Creek, you need to take a shot. Orange juice. Don't do alcohol. You might fall down because I might say it again, Malevelon Creek. And because automatons are so obsessed with the Malevelon Creek, it might be some relation to my previous video talking about the Illuminates. So if the automatons, go and go for Malevelon Creek. Now, when it comes to bugs, it is unpredictable, I can talk about many things about Terminids, but then again, we all know they are fast evolving creatures. The TCS has failed, surprisingly, and then for some reason. So with Terminids, it can be random. It could be okay, we just randomly created ourselves and evolved, and just do random shit. And now whether they attack or not, well, then in reality, that's not really them attacking. They're already there, because there are already farms there. It's just more of breaking out of containment and stuff, it's an SCP kind of thing, but whatever. But the automatons makes more sense, They will always go for Malevelon Creek. So, if you want to be ready, it's always been Malevelon Creek. But for some people, it's pretty obvious, what else they will go to? What? Rogue 5? Now, for the Illuminates, no fucking idea. I've already made my comment in the previous video, so I'm not going to repeat myself. It's more of when than where, since their home planet is Rogue 5, so mostly they will go from that planet, and then they will continue on for whatever they will do with it. So yeah, that's the theory that I have. They will have their next attack into Malevelon Creek, because nothing is more important than Malevelon Creek. The newbies will say, Malevelon Creek, it's just space, Vietnam. Vietnam in planets. But there is much more to Malevelon Creek than just space Vietnam, I'll probably explain it later once I get the whole story of Helldivers video. Then again, I am working on another video talking about a book called Grimdark World Book. I could hype it up and be like, yo, check this out, it's gonna be very interesting once I release it, but look, it's just a book review. That's all it is. If you're interested, go in. If not, that's fine. But, add a little bit of a hype into it. Give it a shot when it does come out, but we'll see how it goes afterwards. Then again, we all know, there's weapons ready, but it's more of when. We already know there's enemies ready to go, but it's more of when, and so much other things. So, it will be no surprise of when automatons will release their full commitment in full force again for the next, attack directly into Malevelon Creek. There is no way that they won't be going to Malevelon Creek. Oh, what? Where are they gonna go? Super Earth? Okay, dude. You see, Super Earth for automatons is so irrelevant that they're just gonna ignore them. Look, you might call the democracy officer all you want, but I'm speaking the truth. You guys, Super Earth, irrelevant. Malevelon Creek and Cyberstan is more important than that planet. You know, maybe if they wanted to take out Super Earth, you know, just to remove the annoyance, you know, sure, fuck it, whatever. You know, that would be easy. Now what's not easy is just go take the fucking Malevelon Creek without having mosquitoes on you. But that's all it. You know, you have so many other things like leaks upon leaks upon leaks, and we already know they're there. It's more of when they will come out. So there's so many things that happens. We all know the controversy, you know, with Sony and all that. And there was 777. Oh, wait. Add that 180. So yeah, no, 180 countries that cannot play the game and for whatever reason. You know, I'm not going to get into it, but everyone's already made that point. It's just unnecessary. But hey, what's even worse, we got much less Helldivers now than we usually do. So that makes it not great, but hopefully for the best though. And that'll be it for the video for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully it's a bit short once I video edited this. And I'll probably make more theories when I find one, or just found one out of the blue, or just saw something and then I'll just theorize it afterwards. Who knows? But there'll be another theory video for today. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Farewell, my brothers, and take care.